My name is Sharon McDonald. You probably see me around here teaching Harbortown, maybe leading a alpha group or up front on prayer team. Never thought I would have a brave story, but 11 years ago, because of an accident on skis, my dear husband would be massaging my neck and my arm, which went numb, for about 4 months. And finally, he encouraged me to go to the doctor. My doctor ordered an x-ray, and then because he thought he saw something, he ordered an MRI. Hours later, I get the news that you've got a mass in your neck. When I first found out, I was actually at work. When I heard those words, it was complete disbelief. Not really fear, just like, what? What are you talking about? My amazing doctor at the Mayfield Clinic pulled together a group called the Tumor Board, where they discussed my case. The doctors around this tumor board had to decide what would be my best course of action. Some said radiation, some said chemo, some said cut it out, and others said just watch it. When the doctor explained why we should not cut it out, he told me if he would nick one of my nerves trying to cut this thing out, I would end up like Christopher Reeve. So that was the first time I think that I was like, oh boy, this is serious stuff. My numbness started to get worse. My arm now is completely numb, can't feel a thing. My hand is clawed, can't use it very much. But when the numbness and tingling went down in my feet and passed over to the other side, they knew it was time to take a different step. I had a 6+ hour surgery. I now have 9-inch rods and 12 screws in my neck. Then, although it's not cancer, they decided to try a chemo drug that had been known to shrink cousin tumors. So for 18 months, I was on a chemo drug. When that didn't show any signs of reduction in the size of the tumor, we went ahead and went off. About 1.5 years after that, we decided to try proton radiation therapy because the center had just opened up in Liberty Township. And I finished 5 weeks, 5 times a week, 25 rounds of proton radiation therapy. So those who know me know fashion's a big part of my life, and this was a fashion accessory right after surgery. And this lovely thing was a mask that was formed to my head, and it was used to pin me down to the gantry table while I was having proton radiation therapy. Now, it's like a piece of cake, because now all I do is go to the doctor once a year, get an MRI. He says, everything looks good, so we pretty much just keep doing that until the doctors know what I already know, that I'm healed. I would like to say to anyone who's going through a health battle, find your support. In that fire, I knew I was walking with him. I also had my buddies in the fire with me, and that was my small group, my church friends, my husband and family, my amazing doctors, and the Lord. Start diving deep into the Word. Brought me great comfort. Friends would send me verse after verse of healing that happened in the Bible. So I would just meditate on those verses. I've got them on index cards, and I would just flip through every morning. So just dive deep and surround yourself with people who will keep you lifted up. And my name is Sharon McDonald, and this is how I'm being brave.